What is up, people crew? Today we have two major stories on Area 51 that you will not want to miss.
Our first story is breaking news that two YouTubers have been arrested for storming Area 51.
Second, we have a major update on the Storm Area 51 / Alienstock Festival that you will not want to miss. There's some major drama regarding this event unfolding right now, and if you're interested in going to the event, you're gonna want to hear it.
Much of this information has never been released to the public, so make sure you watch to the very end to get the full scoop.
Before we get started, smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Now
What will
let's get
happen?
into it.
What will happen if they don't?
You die.
You die.
Yeah, so make sure you guys hit that. We don't want anybody from you crew dying, you guys.
No.
Make sure you smash that like button.
Yes, don't die.
Make sure you give us a thumbs up and live.
YouTubers Ties with 700,000 plus subscribers and Govert with 300,000 plus subscribers have been arrested for trespassing into Area 51. According to Las Vegas News KTNV, on September 10th, two foreign nationals were arrested for trespassing at the Nevada National Security Site, also known as Area 51. Nye County sheriffs responded to the site and found a car parked at a gate about 3 miles into the property. Two men, 21 and 20 of the Netherlands, have been arrested. According to the police, both men speak and read English and understand what the no trespassing sign said. However, they wanted to look at the facility.
Now tell me something. Why did you guys tell them that? Why did you say you could understand? You should have said you had no idea what those signs said, and they probably wouldn't have got you for trespassing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not telling anyone to lie to the authorities, of
No.
course. But my God, did you guys just rat yourselves out? But you guys, there's a huge problem. Imagine this. These guys traveled all the way from the Netherlands to come to Area 51, and they made one vital mistake. And now, when you were listening to that article, you could probably hear what the mistake is if you know the area, but if you don't, here's the problem. They were at the wrong area. They were not at Area 51, guys, because
No.
if they were at Area 51, they would have gotten nailed by the Lincoln County Sheriff, because that is in Lincoln County, not Nye County. So
Yeah.
where they went is they went where everybody else has been going who doesn't know anything about Area 51. They went all the way by Mercury, Nevada. They drove
Yeah.
past that sign. We've
Yep.
been at that sign, guys, and that is the problem. So they did all this and they didn't even go to Area 51.
Yeah, they went to the totally wrong side. They must have seen the other YouTubers who went to the wrong side and just went to
Yeah.
the same place.
But there's more, guys. There's some more. We actually dug up their Instagram post, the very last Instagram post before they got arrested. Emma, why don't you tell them what they said, Emma or Lily?
Govert's last Instagram post read, "First day in America behind us. What a beautiful country. Today, towards Area 51. Wish me luck." That's kind of sad.
Isn't it? That's kind of, yeah.
That sucks.
So they didn't even go to Area 51. The poor guys must not have seen our video, or they would have known that they were heading in the wrong location. If they had gone to the right location, they would not have been hit by the county sheriff. First of all, it wouldn't have been Nye County, it would have been Lincoln County. Second of all, they would have first made contact with the camo dudes. And sadly, you guys, they're most likely also going to be losing all their camera gear. They won't even
Yes.
get any footage from this, because when you cross that line, they usually take away your camera. They
Yep.
won't get any footage from what they actually went into. So
Well,
hopefully...
it sounded like they searched their car because they found the camera and drone inside. They probably took those, I bet. Don't you think they probably took the camera
Exactly.
and drone?
Yeah, they
But I
probably
can't
did.
even believe the news has said that this was Area 51. Like, the news doesn't even know where Area 51 is. It's like, I can't even believe it. That I even heard some legal representative talking about the Area 51 storm and what would happen from a legal perspective. And he even said that, oh, you know, not too long ago, there was a guy who entered Area 51 and got shot. Being an attorney, you would have thought he would have done his due diligence and actually looked into the case, and he would have found out that they were also in Mercury, Nevada. Nowhere's near the freaking test site, guys. Nowhere's
No.
near the test site. So they're like way far away, wrong gate, completely opposite side of the base. But there's more, guys. Ty's last Instagram post read, "Now to crazy recordings of crazy adventures and Area 51."
Alien emoji.
With an alien emoji. My God, what the heck? You guys should at least research the right location to go. It's not in Nye County, it's in Lincoln County.
No, they didn't even go to the right side to see aliens. They went
All
to the
that
wrong
way.
side.
Imagine
That's sad.
that.
So both YouTubers are currently being held at the Nye County Detention Center, and there's no details on how long they're going to be held there. So who knows how long they're going to actually be held there
Could
for.
be 6 months, guys.
Yeah.
Just know if you're gonna trespass, you're gonna either get 6 months in jail, and I actually think there's actually one that says a year now. It actually could be a year
think they
up to a
changed it,
year
yeah.
in jail,
Yeah.
and a nice $1,000 fine. Not worth it. You're not gonna really see anything.
No.
So everything you guys could see from the Mercury side could literally, if you had binoculars, you could look at it from the gate. I mean, literally, we've driven accidentally. Maybe we may have accidentally driven past that gate one time. I can't confirm nor deny that statement. So we know exactly where that area is. All right, you guys, we have a huge update, you guys, regarding the Alien Fest. Is that what it's called?
Alienstock.
Alienstock
Alien
slash Storm Area 51 event that was being put on, you guys. If you guys want to know what happened and what's going on, and maybe you guys were at the event, or maybe, I mean, not at the event. How could they be at the event?
They're there already.
They're there.
Maybe you guys have paid for this. Maybe you guys have paid for this event. I know we have to to do this a lot in videos, and it makes a lot of people like, oh my god, just get on, we already know the story. But if you're new, you might not know the story, so please bear with us just for a second while we update anybody who's new to this.
So if you don't know, Storm Area 51 was a meme that went viral in July of 2019, and it quickly died, but it turned into an actual event in Rachel, Nevada, which is about 12 miles from the back gate of Area 51.
Can you say that again, though? That it was a meme? Because even though we say that like 10 times every video, somebody will say it was a joke. It started as a joke.
The whoosh comments.
Whoosh, guys.
Yeah, guys, we're getting whooshed right now.
It started as a joke, guys, and it turned into something a little real. We should understand that. We understand that, but if you don't understand that it actually turned into something real, maybe it went whoosh over your head.
Yeah,
because it literally turned into something new. It turned into an event.
Yes.
It's been all over the news. I don't even know how you can miss it.
So obviously it was a joke about storming the top secret base to see them aliens. Remember, people are gonna Naruto run to the base, guys. They're gonna get in there. They're gonna dodge bullets. And this was planned for September 20th. And again, it evolved into a real event planned on September 20th. So this event was a joint effort coordinated between the meme creator named Maddie Roberts and the owner of the Lil Alien. Again, 12 miles from the actual back gate of Area 51. It's a little restaurant and motel, and they had planned this together for September 20th.
So yes, this was a complete joke at first, guys, but it turned into a real event, okay?
We're gonna say that
Some
10
people
times.
have a real hard time understanding that. They say, our whoosh.
Yes, we're gonna make
But
it
it isn't
crystal
our whoosh.
clear.
It's our
We
whoosh over your head because you didn't know that
completely
it turned into an event.
So okay guys, now this real event has turned into a huge source of drama, fighting, and misinformation. So we decided to reach out to Connie and Maddie, and Connie replied to us with some interesting details, but Maddie did not respond to us.
Yes,
Yes.
so let's get into it.
Why didn't he respond to us, guys? Maybe because he was
He
making
hates
his
us.
round on public television when his literal meme was started on the freaking internet.
As you guys are probably aware, we made a video covering this a few days ago before this event really started to fall apart, and things are really getting bad. In the past couple days, some major things have been happening.
First of all, Maddie, the meme creator, has parted ways with the little alien, leaving Connie to hold the event on her own. He cited worries of a Firefest 2.0 and possible humanitarian disaster. In interviews, he said there were transparency issues.
We haven't really been able to figure out exactly what those transparency issues are, have we?
No, we
No.
were when we contacted him, we were hoping to try to get some clarification on that, but again, he didn't respond, guys, so we really don't know what his side is. So according to Maddie's website, which is alienstockfestival.com, Connie was given multiple opportunities to provide us with the proof that things expected at this festival were in place. In fact, she refused to provide to us, as agreed upon, contracts, proof of deposits, or paper proof of anything.
So it sounded like a money issue.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds like they started
Yes.
fighting over money is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
So after Maddie left the event, mainstream media went crazy with misinformation, saying that the Alienstock event and Rachel at the Little Alien was completely canceled, and it caused the people who paid for parking and camping to kind of panic and try to get refunds and try to ask, where do I go to get a refund? And they aren't getting answers, guys, and they don't know. The Alienstock event and Rachel is still going on. Connie is still going to try to go full steam ahead with this event. There's still some concerns, though, about safety and more.
What seems very misleading is that Maddie is claiming that they have pulled the plug on this event. He was acting as though if this was only his freaking event.
Connie is still holding this event and is attempting to, at least, in Rachel at the Little Alien, and it seems almost as though Maddie is throwing her under the bus and trying to act as though he's moving the entire event to Vegas and that her event is no longer going on. It's caused so much confusion, guys, and people don't know what's going on. People keep even commenting on our video saying that the Alienstock event in Rachel is canceled. It's not canceled, guys. Connie is still going to try to hold this event.
That's right. So it's still like happening there. It's supposed to, if you were going to go to Rachel, it sounds like it's still gonna happen, but you guys just pay attention because there's a lot of really important information if you're planning on going that you really do not want to miss.
And as for Maddie, he is going to be going to an event known as Area 51 Celebration in Las Vegas, and we'll have more on that in a little bit. So we watched some of Maddie's recent interviews in the last couple days, and Maddie's claiming he pulled the plug on the festival because he was concerned for people. But what's kind of interesting, by the way he's going about all this, he's causing the same people he's claiming to care about, he's causing them to freak out. They think this event that they paid for parking and camping spots, they think it's totally toast because he's claiming he pulled the plug and canceled it.
Yeah, what he's not telling you though is that it's still planned in Rachel. They're still planning it, even though he's decided to just bail. 10 days he bailed out on them. I just can't even believe that. I don't know what stress I would be under if I was trying to put on a freaking event and my partners bailed on me in 10 days. How would you feel?
Yeah,
I
that'd
mean,
That'd be brutal.
Yeah, heck
That'd
yeah,
be
it would.
horrible. Like now she has to go through and try to do all this, and she was supposed to have help. So we took a look at Maddie's Twitter, and when people try to ask Maddie about how he's refunding all the people who've paid for parking at the Little Alien, because again, they think the whole thing's canceled, he has this to say. Maddie says, "My festival was always free. Parking was created and coordinated via the Little Alien, and you could submit a request through alienstockparking.com. Alienstockparking.com is Connie's website, guys. And what's so unfair about this is on his website originally, he was directing people to her website to go and get these parking and camping tickets. So it's kind of like, I mean, is he allowed to just say, hey, pass it on to Connie now, even though I'm the one who told you guys to go and buy these parking and camping tickets?
Yeah, sounds like he's laying all the blame on Connie, even though he was part of the event in the first place.
This was a joint effort, and he was telling people, hey, go get your camping and parking here. Is that like allowed?
Well, what I find interesting in that statement is the word "my festival," like it's only his festival.
When they were partners.
When he was partnered with Connie, he was literally using the Little Alien Inn's property for this festival.
Exactly.
And it was a partnership, and I feel like my festival, that just doesn't sound, that was their festival.
Exactly.
So that there's very telling in my opinion on that statement.
So now Maddie is leaving these people who paid for these spots very confused with no information and little time.
Yeah, I don't know what he expects them to do. I mean, I know it sounds like he's trying to save his image. That's not the way to go about it. You're freaking people out and they're asking you, hey, like, how do I get a refund? Couldn't he have said you don't have to get a refund? Her event is still happening?
Yeah, or anything. You have people that plan this a long time in advance. They're coming from other countries. They're taking flights in.
Yeah.
They have like RV rentals. If you really cared about these people, you'd be honest with them. You would say, listen, I'm pulling out of this event for whatever reason, and you could state with the reason since all these people put so much trust in you to go to this event. And then you could say, but look, I'm going to be over here in Vegas, and if you want to know anything that's going on with the other event that I was going to be a part of, contact Connie here, rather than all this misinformation that seems to be going around.
Yeah, because he's freaking people out. I mean, people paid a lot of money to go to this event, and for him to just kind of abandon them like this doesn't feel right to me.
Well, it definitely makes it sound like there is some kind of argument between Connie and Maddie with the way that he's talking about the festival.
My festival was always free. Yeah, exactly.
So now this is turning for Maddie. He's taking his little party over to Las Vegas at some Area 51 celebration, which is literally like hours away from Area 51. I don't even know how in the heck that has anything to do with Area 51. And what does that mean? Celebration or celebrating a secret base?
Yeah, I'm not understanding. Like, where did the original idea go? Like, he went and he took it and he turned it into something totally different. I mean, I think he didn't understand the appeal of the meme, I almost feel like.
Yeah, the idea, well, what I thought the meme was, because you have I read one comment from somebody who said that, oh, you guys are unhappy because people aren't going to go and die.
Yeah, like, what the heck?
Even though we literally said, do not cross the line. But we were thinking protests at the borders, drawing some attention to the secret base and trying to get some disclosure from our government. That's what we were talking about. Let's make that very clear. All right, guys, so Connie really wanted us to make sure that this message got out after we talked to her because she said we got something wrong. But we also want to state that we didn't actually get it wrong. It was literally posted on Maddie's website. So here's how it works, guys. Maddie had a website for Alienstock, and then also Connie had another website where she was selling the tickets and stuff. They were working together. On the Alienstock website, which we'll show you right now on the screenshot, it literally said that all vehicles entering the city of Rachel will be searched, and if you have any weapons, you will be turned around and chased out of there, okay? Connie's website, from what we understand, because we asked her about this, but she wasn't a direct answer, was it? It wasn't a direct answer.
No, we covered this, if you don't know, we covered this in our last video saying how the Alienstock event said A, they were going to be searching people, and B, they would deem the whole town of Rachel a no drone zone. So we asked Connie about this, and this is what we learned. So we asked Connie, and she said the website that stated these things belonged to Maddie. So we verified that the website saying that they would be searching vehicles and no drones would be allowed, that was on Maddie's website, not Connie's. So Connie wouldn't confirm, but it sounds like Maddie was putting these things on his website without her knowing, but we can't know for sure because she wouldn't confirm.
That's right.
So she said she won't be violating people's rights at this event. This doesn't mean you can bring in whatever you want because the event at the Little Alien is on her private property, but she said things like us searching people's vehicles when they arrive are just not true.
She said they weren't true, but okay, that means that's not what she's doing, but I want to be very clear that we actually pulled that exact statement from the Alienstock website.
Maddie, so we'll pop that up right now.
It's not like we just made this up. It came from like a source. Remember that at that time, him and her, Maddie and Connie at that time were working together. Okay, that needs to be understood.
Yeah,
they were planning this together.
Their split happened as soon as our video was posted. So now they have a lot of infighting going on, and this was just after we posted our last video.
Exactly. All this was new. I mean, this was not even uncovered yet. I mean, their fight didn't even happen by the time we posted our video.
No.
So if you have purchased a camping space or a parking space from the Little Alien, you can still go to the event. However, you're going to want to stick around for these details we have uncovered.
So just as we pointed out in our first video covering this, you can stay on public land in the Rachel area around Alienstock 100% free for 14 days. We covered this in our first video, and we did ask Connie about it today when we got in contact with her, and this is what we found out.
And we want to make it clear really quickly. I want to interject this. Most of the people who were spreading the misinformation regarding that you have to purchase a ticket from Connie, they wouldn't even mention BLM, was the other side.
Maddie and I think it's Brock.
Yeah, some guy named Maddie and Brock were really pushing that, guys. At the same time, I still have to say that I also seen even Connie saying that without letting people know that they could park on BLM, although she, would have to say that it's not part of her event. She has no control over the BLM, but I think she's changing that now, and she's like telling people now.
Connie wanted people to know that, quote, it's important to recognize though that BLM land will not have water, restrooms, security, showers, or any other necessities that we are trying to provide by charging for parking. She also said that people who pay for parking and camping will, quote, be going towards paying for the event's expenses.
Of course, if you're going to go camping, we'd hope that you would bring the supplies for these things yourself anyways, but we can understand that this event costs a lot of money to prepare for, and especially after Maddie left the picture.
All right, guys, so I just want to make sure we make this clear. If you're going to go out there and you're going to go camping, bring everything you need. Plenty of gasoline. Remember, they're talking that the gas stations in Alamo might run out of fuel. We've not had any verification of that. That's one thing that they are saying.
Yeah, there's also a lot of rumors about like running out of even groceries, gas, and water. There's a lot of rumors about that. Bring plenty of water and bring plenty of food. Be super prepared.
Water, that's a good point. Tons of water. Bring everything you would need if you're going to go camping, be self-sustained. Just make sure you do that so you guys are freaking safe. There's nothing out there, and if you've never been out there before, you don't want to be caught off guard. So just take our word for it. You need to bring supplies. Anyways, according to Connie, she said it would be a miracle if this event was even freaking profitable for her. All right, guys, we have dug up another major detail that you are going to want to know. So here it is.
The food trucks are toast, guys. The food trucks have pulled out of the event.
Yeah, we don't know if Connie has any other. Did we ask her? We asked her, right?
I think we asked Connie about the food trucks.
Yeah,
and
we have
she
it in
didn't
her.
address it. Yeah, she didn't address it. I don't even know if she knew that they had pulled out of the event. It didn't seem like she realized that. I mean, we emailed them and we verified that the food trucks are gone. They said we are no longer catering this event. And then we asked like how people would be getting refunds because there are pre-orders available. There was donating meals available originally on Maddie's website. And they said at this time we are unable to participate in Alienstock in Rachel, Nevada. We wish Connie all the best for the event. Check the event website for event details and updates. All meal vouchers were refunded today, September 11th, for the entire purchase price. Let us know if you have any questions.
So you guys, if you did not get a refund, post in our comments below. Actually, you know what? We'll just put a phone number up for that food truck, so in case you guys need to contact them for your refunds. But according to them, they've refunded all your money.
Yeah, but I mean, is anybody going to be catering Alienstock now? I mean, that was who she told us she had planned. She said, I think food trucks. I mean, that was originally posted. That's still posted. The food trucks are still advertised. Yeah, but the link is broken. And I think Connie might have just found out today when we were talking to her that they pulled out of the event. Like, did they even tell Connie?
Probably
not.
not.
It makes me wonder. It seems like there's so much misinformation. This can be really bad. This can end really bad, guys.
So again, guys, we tried to get an answer on this from Connie, but she didn't address it. So we don't really know if there's going to be any type of food catering at the event, like advertised on the website. And that might just be because the food trucks pulled out 9 days before the event on her. So that's like not even her fault.
Yeah, she has no time to like. I don't know how she's gonna pull this off. I think I think it'll be a miracle if she pulls it off, but she seems driven to do so. For everybody that's going, and for her, I hope she does pull it off. So hopefully another vendor will step forward to provide food for this entire event. But who knows? We have no idea, and we couldn't get the answers for you. Sorry, guys, we tried.
They don't even know how many people are going to attend. So I mean, that's tough. How are they supposed to prepare for the amount of people when there's not a tally recorded anywhere on how many people are going to be attending Alienstock? I mean,
it's very unorganized.
I don't know if they're going to be able to pull off getting another vendor. The caterer would have to know how many people are we going to have to feed.
Let's go in and talk about the rumors about safety concerns and stuff about this event from Maddie's team. Let's go into that.
Okay, so again, we tried to ask Connie about this, but she didn't directly address it. So according to a Facebook post from Maddie's team, our recuse mission worked. Heart. Harming others for greed should never pay off. Please stay tuned. All the audio and video will be coming out in the media next. You have no idea how bad this was and what a disaster this event will be. Side note, Connie doesn't own anything, not even the restaurant. 51. She is the manager. A woman named Pat is the owner.
So we don't know anything about that or the claims of a video or audio that she's talking about.
No, and I have to admit, with all the cryptic like hints flying, it makes you wonder why they aren't being direct, and it makes you really wonder what is the sketchy thing going on in the background, because you know there's something shady. It feels like
you know
going
what
on.
what's kind of telling to me is I've noticed like from the Maddie's team is all attack Connie. They're attacking Connie constantly, but I can't say I've heard Connie attacking them back.
No, and I mean
we
did try to get the other side of the story, but again, guys, we weren't able to hear back, so it's kind of hard to figure out if they're like attacking her for a reason or anything. I mean, they're so cryptic. It just seems like they're hinting, in my opinion, they're hinting towards something being really shady going on. But if that were true, why wouldn't they just say exactly what's going on?
Yeah, they're not telling these people who are paying for these parking spots and these camping spots what's actually going on, which seems really shady.
Yeah, you think if Maddie knew something was really going on, and he seems to think he has a really big social media presence, he would be posting on Twitter, Instagram. What about his Storm Area 51 Facebook event, telling people, hey, here's a warning, there's something really shady going on in the Alienstock event? But he's not doing that. He's not warning anybody. All I see are these cryptic accusations kind of flying, and like you said, Connie's not attacking them back.
So, but I want to also make it clear that we have no idea if they have anything going on. We have
exactly.
So we're not saying, oh, you know, Connie's just being attacked for no reason. We don't know, guys. We tried to get as much information out of Connie. We know she's super freaking busy trying to get this all going.
Yeah.
We don't know Connie personally. We don't know anybody on the other side personally. We're just trying to get this information out to you as soon as we freaking can because it's so important.
Yeah, it just seems like, in our opinion, it seems like they're hinting towards something being shady. Not that we're saying anything shady's going on or anything not shady's going on. It just seems like that's what they're hinting towards.
But either way, it just doesn't seem to be, it's not fair to be cryptic to these people who are paying for stuff.
No, for the people who are paying for it, you think they would want, everyone in the situation should be straightforward because there's people who put money into this event.
Exactly.
So another post by a person who's on Maddie's crew, the next thing they say is questions that should be asked about Alienstock, and ask yourself if you would move forward if the permit holder refused to tell you the following. 1. Since when is 130 porta potties enough for the expected 10,000 to 30,000 people? Why was no plan shown for hand washing stations or showers? 2. Why was no insurance policy or deposit ever shown to partners? 3. Since when is $17,500 enough? 15 officers for that to pay for security for 3 full days with 10,000 to 30,000 people. Why was a check written the day she found out we were going to the press about her? Okay, so this is just the gist of it, guys. I mean, if you want, you could pause and read this entire thing right now. But I mean, I'm not really sure at this point, like, whether to think this event will go as planned or be a disaster.
All right, guys, so there's another side of the story that no one seems to be talking about, and we feel like we gotta mention them, and that's the actual residents of Rachel, Nevada, who pretty much have been completely ignored by all media during this event.
Yeah, has anyone asked them anything? I haven't seen them featured in any news articles or anything, I don't think.
I haven't seen them anywhere at all.
Yeah, I think I've seen one resident featured in a couple articles, but I think that's it.
The one that runs the Rachel, Nevada website?
Yeah, I've seen him in some articles. I think that's the person they've talked to.
Exactly. So basically, guys, they didn't want this event at all. They don't want this event, and I can't say I blame them, because if you look at it from their point of view, they don't want a bunch of people coming into the town of Rachel to tell them how to do things, to boss them around. Heck, even according to the website before it was changed by Maddie, or whoever changed his website, let's be clear, I don't know who changed his website, but according to that website, it said they were going to be searching all vehicles, and they were going to be like, you know, turning people out of the town.
And telling people they couldn't fly drones.
Exactly.
And controlling the heck out of them. It's like, what the heck? You can't just come to somebody's town and tell them what to do and search them and stuff.
Yeah, and they also don't want their entire area, their homes where they live. They don't want people going on their properties and thinking it's a joke that they can go through their properties or mess with them. They basically just want to be left alone. That's probably why they live out in the middle of nowhere anyway.
Yeah, they don't want their town left with trash everywhere in case they don't clean up after themselves. I mean, they're just worried about a lot of things, and it's completely understandable.
And I think one of the problems is the event people and the Little Alien Inn didn't do anything to quell their fears, to say, you know, we will do everything in our power to make sure that this doesn't get out of hand. We will take care of it. I felt like the residents were kind of like, I mean, I don't know how many residents don't want it, but we know there's at least a handful, and that place only has a handful of residents.
Yeah.
Okay, guys?
Only like 50 people live there.
You have to realize how tiny this place is.
Really
it's
small.
really, really tiny. It's a really small town. What we're hoping, though, is that Connie and the other residents will somehow get together, because I can't imagine having like any kind of disappointment or what would you consider that? What would you call it? Like arguing between them, animosity,
Conflict.
any
Yeah.
conflict and animosity in such a small town. You're gonna see those same people every day. I'm hoping you guys can work it out together. I'm hoping you guys are able to like just
Patch
work it
things
out.
up.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
The thing is, though, is we tried to ask Connie about this, and she did not respond to it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we did try to ask. Good point. We tried to ask Connie. She didn't respond to that. We don't know what that says. I mean, we don't want to read anything into it. Maybe she didn't have time.
She might be busy. She might not have time right now. I mean, she's got 8 days now on her own to try to do
Exactly.
this, and I mean, she might be too busy. Simply, she answered, but she didn't address those things.
And our points in our last video still stand though. You can camp and you can park on Bureau of Land Management. You can go out there camping. You don't even have to go to the event.
No.
I have to say that I kind of don't understand this event. It doesn't seem to be anything to do with Area 51 when you have just food trucks and trinkets and
Which is the food trucks are gone.
Yeah.
They're toast.
food trucks are gone, and then you have bands, just a bunch
aren't
of
they-
random bands.
they're saying something about a haunted house.
And a haunted house. If I was in charge of this event, I would have organized like, night watching in the skies, watching the skies at night with no light pollution. I would have organized, taking people around to the different gates, not to cross the gates, of course, just to go look at them and show them what the base is like outside, as close as you can get all the different entrances, but not crossing. Okay, I know a lot of people think we want people to cross. We said it on both of our
Yes,
freaking videos. We don't want anybody to cross the base.
I think we've said that in almost every single Area 51
Yeah.
video we've ever made. We said don't even like try to play with your hand over the line.
It's not worth it, guys, because you give the government the upper hand. It's not because I'm like, oh, the government's so wonderful and great. No. It's
No.
because you know what? You give the government the upper hand. Once you do that, you've just messed up, guys. Don't give the government the upper hand.
Just like those two guys we covered in the beginning of this video. I mean, now who knows how long they're going to be held in there. I mean, they're like kind of screwed.
And they're going to have
Yeah.
no footage, I bet.
No, they're probably going to have their footage seized. They'll probably never see their cameras or drone ever again.
They'll never see any of that.
Yeah, exactly. It was not worth it. It's not worth it, guys. If you go out there and you're a YouTuber, don't try to play games by like putting your hand over the line or your foot
No,
over the line or going
don't do
3
that.
miles in like they did.
Of course, they were on the wrong side.
Yeah.
At least if you're gonna go that out, at least find the right location, guys.
You know, like what the heck?
Anyways, so let's talk about what we think's gonna happen. Okay, I'll give my opinion first, guys. This can really go I don't think it could ever go really good, because I just don't see how it relates to Area 51. I mean, it could be a nice party if that's what people are going, but I think people were going with a different idea in mind. They were going out there for the Area 51 aspect, and now it's turned into like a music show and a festival. And I think other people had, I mean, at least for me, I thought it was a different idea of like trying to get the base to give disclosure. You know what I mean? And
Because
thought,
people were actually interested in what's inside. That was the whole concept
Yeah,
behind the whole
even-
thing. Storm Area
yeah.
51, let's see what's inside, even though it was
Let's
a
see
joke.
them
Even though it was a
aliens.
joke,
Yeah.
some people are genuinely
Yeah,
curious.
some people, of course, yeah. It was like a joke that was made off of people being actually curious about what the heck
I
is
think
inside
that's
there.
why it turned into such a rapid growing meme, because so many people want to know what the heck is going on. I think that could either happen. Connie might pull us off. I don't see how she's going to pull it off this quickly, but who knows? She seems determined. I hope she does, for the sake of everybody going.
Yeah.
And for her establishment, but it could go very wrong. Who said, let's say 30,000 people show up. Let's say 40,000 people. Who knows? 60,000 people. This
Again,
could
they don't
be,
have a tally, guys.
They
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea how many are going to show up. This could be a humanitarian crisis. Unless you guys who go, make sure you bring the supplies you need. Please do not rely on anybody out there to take care of you. You're going to be on your own, even if you get into the event. So Lily, why don't you tell them what you
All right.
think?
Well, personally, even if she manages to pull it off, I feel like it will probably be a very hokey event, very like, to be honest, because how are you supposed to get that much together in 9 days? Also, considering the food trucks are already gone, they already pulled out and stuff like that, I just feel like it probably won't end well. And if she does manage to pull off a festival, I just feel like it won't be as good as she probably wanted it to be.
Yeah, and then it almost feels like, I don't know, I mean, whose fault would it be then? Because, I mean, she had people that were supposed to be helping her, and now they're gone. Unless they know
Yeah.
something we don't know, guys. I mean, it just is a really complicated situation.
That's a good point, because it's all now on her shoulders, because it was at her establishment. The people that were with her backed out and basically left her 10 days.
Yeah, and let's just say they're
And-
like viciously going after her because there was money issues, more like, you know what I mean? Let's just
Yeah.
say like that would be what's going on. I mean, what they did to her was really messed up. But then on the other hand,
yeah. And then,
Well-
but maybe we don't know if there's any like crazy details that are going to come out that
Exactly.
might actually prove that they're right, guys. We're not here to take sides in this. We're just going to give you a point of view that we have with the little information that we have right now. So things might change and we might have to update this video again in a couple days.
Yeah,
depending on new information. We don't want to make it sound like we're taking anybody's side.
No.
We don't know anybody here personally. Emma, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, I think this event could either go really south depending on how many people show up, because even if they aren't showing up to Alienstock, if they're just showing up in the area and then all like the rumors about there being no gas, no water, and people aren't prepared, this could be like really bad, like seriously bad. I mean, think about it. No water, no gas, tons of people, and we're not even just talking about to the event again. What if just a ton of people come to the area? I mean, we already had 2 YouTubers arrested for crossing the line. I mean, I bet you some people will cross the line come the 20th. I think it's inevitable that some people will.
Good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
I think we're gonna see more arrests. I think maybe some YouTubers will be trying to outdo each other. I mean, I've already seen some YouTubers saying they're gonna go if other people run in, they're gonna run in too.
Yeah,
and it's just like, I mean, I don't know. I think it could happen. It depends on whether or not. Remember, there's rumors they might be crossing off the roads going into Area 51. Depends on if they do that. I don't know how they would.
People are going to.
Yeah, it depends. I don't mean, would they be legally allowed to block off the roads going into Area 51?
I guess the county can, probably. State of emergency was called. So I want to address one thing that I've heard some people say that have never been out there before, and they claim that like the BLM land is full of like cow patties all over the place.
Oh yeah.
And that's literally not the case. It's actually a very nice place to go camping. It's actually a very nice place to go hang out. So there's not like you're gonna walk out into a whole pile of cow turds. I don't even know where you get that from. We've been out there so many times, guys. It's not like that, okay?
No, because in our last video, guys, we're letting everybody know that if you want to go to the Rachel area on September 20th, you don't have to pay anybody for camping or parking. There are a lot of people misleading people, like making them think they would have to pay huge amounts of money to park and camp in the area during this weekend. And we told you guys you could camp on BLM 100% free up to 14 days. So a lot of people then try to act like the BLM land is like covered in brush and then cow poop and that like it's gonna be really crowded or something. Like I don't think they've ever been out there before.
It's so vast, guys. It's so vast. Even just between Alamo and Rachel, there's just thousands of acres of BLM. I mean, just hundreds of, I don't know how many thousands of acres, hundreds of thousand acres. It's just so vast. You'd be like, wow. The entire area out there is far larger than the Burning Man event is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's way larger than that. I mean, it's huge out there. The BLM land is freaking vast.
Yeah, so that point still stands, guys. If you're wanting to go out to the Rachel area on the 20th and the weekend of the 20th to see what the heck happens, be prepared. Know that you could camp and park for free on BLM public land, and just make sure you bring tons of water and everything. Just be super prepared. We can't say that enough.
Connie wanted us to really make sure you guys knew, though, that if you do go to her event and you pay for parking and you pay for her, what else does she have? She doesn't have an entrance fee. She has parking and camping, that she will...
the money's going right back into the event to make it better for everybody. She wanted you guys to know that.
If she can pull this off,
If she can pull this off, guys, it'll be really interesting
can.
to see how this plays out come the 20th. It'll be really interesting to see what the heck happens. Some people think it's going to be horrible, obviously, especially on Maddie's side. Some people think it's going to be awesome. So we're going to just have to see. We have no clue.
She may pull it off and it may be awful. She may pull it off and may be great, guys. We don't know. That's just what we're all going to be waiting to see. I think with all this information and news coming out, what I think is going to happen is there's going to be a far smaller, I could be 100% wrong and we'll see, but I think a lot less people are going to go out there because of this, and then it won't be as big of a deal.
Well, or we could be wrong and a ton of people might head out there. That's why it's like so interesting, because it's like, what the heck is going to happen? Yeah.
Nobody knows, guys.
Yeah, we don't know. So
it's just going to be really difficult for her to get that all together in 9 days.
Yeah.
It's tough. I'm glad I'm not in that situation. I can only feel like, wow, I would be a lot of stress.
So we want to know what you guys think. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think this is going to work out? Do you think it's going to be a huge disaster? Or do you think it's going to be really cool? Let us know below right now. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time.